Those oldies but goodies reminds me of you. The songs of the past bring back memories of you. I always remember the first night we met. The songs they were playing, I never will forget. I always will treasure them so close to my heart. They always will haunt me, although we're apart. Each time that I hear them, a tear's bound to fall. For I love those memories that I recall. Those oldies but goodies reminds me of you. The songs of the past bring back memories of you. Forever they will haunt me, but what can I do? Those oldies but goodies reminds me of you. Oldies but goodies remind me of you. Yes, dear, they are playing our songs, and they will always remain our songs. And each time you hear them, I hope you too will cherish the wonderful memories that our love once knew. For these songs are just a symbol of the love that I had for you. For always, baby, I love you. Those oldies but goodies reminds me of you. The songs of the past bring back memories of you. Forever they will haunt me, but what can I do? Those oldies but goodies reminds me of you. Oldies but goodies remind me of you. Oldies but goodies remind me of you. I remember those oldies but goodies singing out on the street corner of 24th Street and Mermaid Avenue in Coney Island. I used to listen to the Camelot sing every Friday and Saturday night.
All right. Hey, that's Teddy Grable. That's Teddy Grable. And he'll be with us in just a moment here. But like he just said, when he was singing on the corner of Mermaid Avenue and 24th Street in Coney Island, that was underneath my bedroom window. I lived on the third floor right there on the corner of Mermaid and 24th, and his music with Howie Till and Joey Edel, a bunch of other guys emanating up through the window at night. Man, I'll tell you, that did something to me. That just kind of took me. We'll be with Teddy in just a minute. I just got to take care of just a little bit of business, and Teddy will be right there. Hang on, let me take care of this button right here.
KSQD thanks MJA Vineyards for supporting the Brooklyn Billy Mashup Show. MJA Vineyards is a family-owned winery specializing in Napa Cabernet and Santa Cruz Mountain Merlot and Pinot Noir with our Hawaiian-themed tasting room in Santa Cruz. More information is available at mjavineyards.com. Thank you, MJA, for supporting community radio K-Squid 90.7 FM.
Hey, I got one more thing I take care of, and then we'll get to Teddy. I just want to let you know this station is brought to you by you folks. You are listeners. KSQD is non-commercial. We don't have any advertising. We're community-supported radio, and we want to thank the following people who support our mission-building community through quality programming by donating to Santa Cruz Gives or ksqd.org. And it's folks like Stephen Pierce, Let's see, Jerry Pike, Michael Katz, Mark Siegel, Eric Berg, Rachel McKay, Glenn Tepke, Penny Hannon, who else? Ron Barrington, Ann Carville, just to name a few. So, folks, thanks a lot for keeping us alive and helping us grow. And anytime you can, just go to the ksqd.org website and hit the donate button. Or if you have a car you want to get rid of on your property, you can do that too. Go to the support pull-down menu and get that car or vehicle off your property, and a little bit of money will go to KSQD, and you'll get a tax write-off. That's it. I think I took care of business, and for now, let me see if Teddy's on the line. Hey, Teddy, you there?
Yes, I'm here waiting
All
for
right.
you.
Hey,
and this is great stuff.
Hey,
Down
Teddy.
on the corner where the sidewalk met the street, down on the corner, those oldies but goodies had the beat. That's Doo-Wop. That's really old rock and roll, and that's great music.
Hey, Teddy, I was just telling people earlier in the show that, I sat in for somebody here doing a gospel show on Sunday, 2 Sundays ago. And a lot of that music that you were hearing on the gospel show, all that great singing that they're doing, and the doo-wop, acapella doo-wop singing, those vocal harmonies and stuff, they're so much alike each other. I think the
You're right.
doo-wop
Yeah.
is basically a spin-off of gospel.
Yep.
But hey, so good to hear from you. So glad you can join us here on Squid here in Santa Cruz. We're, I'm not sure if you know anything about Santa Cruz, but when I moved out of Coney Island, I just moved to another beach boardwalk town on the left coast. So that's where I'm living. Can't get too far away from the sand and the ocean.
Yeah, those days back in Coney Island, that's where we grew up, and that was great. And that music there, I was one of the Brooklyn Boppers, and I was a street hard rocker, and we sang on the corners at night, and it did something wonderful, not just to my heart, but the hearts of many other people, and it went down on the corner where the sidewalk met the street, down on the corner we had the beat. It was great. Can I sing a little bit of that?
Hey, yeah, go for it, bro.
I was young, but I remember the lion sleeps tonight. I heard someone singing down on the corner. They were singing in the still of the night. And the songs they sang that night, the magic still remains. They sang beep bop bo and shooby doo whoa and bump 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 again. And all the guys were rocking, singing their favorite songs. And the girls were bopping, hopping and a bopping and a singing along. Down on the corner where the sidewalk met the street, down on the corner of 24th Street and Mermaid Avenue. Doo-Wop had the message, good old rock and roll.
Bow, 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 doo. Yeah, underneath my bedroom window. I tell you, I mean, I don't know if you just don't have a clue how much you and the guys influenced my life, singing underneath my bedroom window, like, listen to that music.
No, I didn't really until you told me some things about that. But I remember those days, those nights, and, listening to some of the people out there, Joe Lucas of the Camelots, and some of those people really helped me tremendously when I was a young man, trying to do this and trying to do that. And it's incredible. I never, ever forgot those times. I'll never will, and never will forget those moments down on the corner where the sidewalk met the street, and the girls were out there bopping, and the guys were rocking and singing their favorite songs. Incredible.
Hey, and in that song you were just singing, you mentioned Lion Sleeps Tonight. Well, that was done with the guys from the Linktones from Lincoln High School. So that was Neil Sedaka started in the Linktones, but he left just before they actually recorded Lion Sleeps Tonight. But those are Lincoln guys.
That's incredible. Now I think I remember that now. Yeah.
Yeah. And then down
that was such a great song.
And then down the street from us on Mermaid Avenue, off of Mermaid Avenue, like 35th Street, was Woody Guthrie and Arlo Guthrie and the whole family. And then on the other side of the island, over by Sheepshead Bay and Brighton Beach, we had Carole King, Neil Sedaka, and Neil Diamond living over there, and then Kenny Vance also living there in Coney Island and Brooklyn. Just there's so much music going on there back then.
It was so incredible. When I used to hear those songs on the radio, 1962, I'd come out and I'd hear that stuff on the radio, and I'd be up all night, and then coming out and saying to some of my friends that I was hanging out with, I want to do this stuff, and listening to that song, Sherry.
Oh, yeah.
And that falsetto was so great. I said, I want to do that. Yeah.
Sherry baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And I said, I got to do that someday. And then singing in the hallways, it first started for me, as I really, truly remember, was when my mom used to put me on her knee when she was off work, because she was a Floridori girl from New York, and she would sing songs to me. And I never forgot that. And then one night in the hallway on 24th Street, me and Howie and Billy Real went into the hallway, and we started to sing a little bit, and we started doing harmony. And I said, that sounds great. We got to keep doing this. And then down the street walked a couple brothers. Tommy Pontarella, Junior Pontarella, and Junior, and we hooked up with them, and we started singing this music. And not too much longer after that, we formed the Stardrifts.
Mm-hmm.
And we started to sing this stuff out on the corner where the sidewalk met the street. Down on the corner, we had the beat, and it was incredible. And Tony Closey came into the group, and JB, Joey Bellucci, and we had it. And then we, one night we were all on the train station, and we seen this name out of one of those stations there. We were on the subway, and we seen Drifting Stars or something like that. And we said, that's a great name. Let's change that up a little bit and put that as our group. And we did. We just changed it around, and we called ourselves the Stardrifts.
Well, if you want to hear something funny, that picture, a picture of you with Joey Edel, Howie, and the other guys, and looking like you're in something where it's a low ceiling, and I think you're in the center, kneeling down. There's that picture. Anyway, I had no idea who that was, but early on when I started started playing music and started trying to advertise myself, I used that picture. I had no idea who it was, but I used that picture because I thought, man, that picture kind of exemplifies, what, where I'm coming from, But I said, I had no idea who was you guys. I didn't find out until Joey Edel, until I found later on that was you guys.
This stuff was so great. I mean, it was back in '58 where I met a girl who her family came down for the summer on to 24th Street, and her name was Toby, and her cousin came down too. And we were out on the street corners back then playing Spin the Bottle, and one night I hooked up with her, and I looked up in the sky and I said, there's a moon out tonight. And I started singing the Capri song, There's a Moon Out Tonight, too. And then we walked across the street and got onto the boardwalk, and I walked down to 21st Street, and then down the boardwalk to Carvel's, and I bought us a couple ice creams, and we started walking back, and we got back to 24th Street, right outside from where she was staying with her family, and looked up in the sky and said, this is great. The next morning, I woke up, I came down the street and went down where the sidewalk met the street, out into the asphalt there, and I had a hammer and screwdriver, and I carved into the asphalt, Teddy Loves Toby, 1958. And just a few years ago, it was still there.
That's crazy.
Down into the street.
That's crazy.
Teddy Loves Toby. And then not too much longer, you know, after those times, I think it was in 1962, I auditioned in a hallway right off Surf Avenue on 29th Street for a couple of the Capris were there. You know, and I just didn't have that, the voice that was still coming out of me and stuff like that. So I never passed the audition. But those were the great days of music for me. They inspired me so much that I continued all these years. I still have my voice. I still have my music on my computer. And someday soon, I hope to start working again with my PA system and my computer and taking them to different places and sharing this great music with people who want to listen to the great sounds of doo-wop and oldies rock and roll.
Yeah, you know, you guys on the East Coast, and by the way, for folks who don't know, Teddy's calling in from Florida. But you guys on the East Coast, at least you guys have, there's still a bunch of doo-wop stuff going on over there. Over here on the West Coast, man, it's a doo-wop desert. There's like none of it happening out here. It's really unfortunate, and it's hardly anybody that even knows how to sing it out here for me to sing with, you know. But yeah.
Right.
And, you know, the other thing I got to tell you that I thought was incredible about what we were doing back then was the fact that even though, you know, our neighborhoods, you know, you had a little Italian part over there, a little black part over there, a little Puerto Rican part over there. When it came to singing, boy, I tell you, it was multi-racial, multicultural. I mean, it didn't matter. I mean, there was no color dividing lines or any of that stuff. I mean, everybody was singing together. It was beautiful. And I tell you, I miss that. That was one of the beautiful things to me about that whole scene back then.
It's great. It's the good old days of music, and there was a couple people that I met. I think it was in 2012. Two ladies who worked for a newspaper in New York, and they wanted to do a story about what we're talking about, and they did. And we got together, and we went into New York, and they started filming stuff on the boardwalk down on Surf Avenue, Stewart Avenue, you know, right outside of Nathan's and these places. And we started talking about some of the things that, you know, you and I are talking about now. And they were filming it and stuff like that. I don't know if they ever released it anywhere, but they called it a Coney Island story.
Oh, I think I've seen that, actually. Yeah. I think I might have seen some of that.
How it was.
Yeah. I think I might have, it might be up on YouTube. I'm not sure if I've seen that one.
And that's a very good possibility, you know. But those are the great old days of music, and I just want to keep doing it, you know, as long as I'm alive on the planet Earth, you know, and I just want to keep, you know, singing these songs and sharing with people who really want to listen to those great sounds of doo-wop and real-time rock and roll. Down where the sidewalk met the street, down on the corner, we had the beat, and we still got it.
Hey, Teddy, so let's play one of your songs for like 1963, like An Eye for an Eye. But Howard Till was telling me, he wrote me this thing, but I can't find it right now, that when you went in to record, I'm not sure if it was this song or whether She's Gone, but you were in the studio, and the guy there was doing like, you guys did like 23 takes on it because the guy didn't like the way that you were saying a word. I'm not sure if it was this, you know, this magic moment, and the guy wanted you to say this, and that somebody. Which song was that?
The word "this" with the D.
Yeah.
And he wanted that, and finally it got done.
Which song was that? Do you remember? Was that Eye for an Eye?
Yeah, it's She's Gone.
She's Gone. Okay. Well, let's play She's Gone first.
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay, here we go. Here's Teddy Grable and the Stardrifts doing She's Gone from back in 1963.
63 was recorded in June.
Listen to the this tale of woe. He wants everyone to know. She's gone and stolen my heart away. She told me she'd be back another day. She's left me for some other guy. Now alone I'll sit and cry. Untrue, she said I'd been to her. Unto her the things I said to her. The angels from above.
That's me.
Sent a love. But then you went away, maybe to return some other day. But I'm still waiting for you. Oh, she's gone and stolen my heart away. She told me she'd be back, yes, another day. I know now you'll never return, but oh, how my heart it burns for you. Gone, gone, gone. She's 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 gone.
Can you still hit that high note?
Oh, yeah, I still got the voice for it. I remember that song, and we did that, and we used to sing that on the street corners there. She's gone and stolen my heart away. Never forgot that. We got part of that song from somebody who visited the neighborhood, and then we asked him if we could have it. He said, yeah, and we just changed some things around in it and became just the way that you played it, and we heard it just now.
Hey, by the way, why don't you give a shout out to Sonia Getz, who's listening?
Who?
You know Sonia Getz? Anyway, she's listening. She remembers you from way back in the neighborhood, you know?
Sonia?
Yeah, Sonia. Well, anyway, if you don't remember her, just say hi anyway. Hi, Sonia.
Hey, Sonia. It's Teddy.
There you go. She wants to record. She's recording this.
Oh, that's great.
All right.
These are the good old days of music. We both know this, and there's others who are listening, this afternoon, believe it also. This is not just music. It's great music. This is the real sounds. Back in those days on the sidewalk, where the sidewalk met the street, down on the corner, we had the beat.
Hey, did you know Kenny Vance at all?
I remember Kenny, yeah.
I mean, did you do any singing with him, or did you spend any time over at Rhythm Records?
Oh, yeah. We went over to Rhythm there a time. I think I remember that. Yeah.
I mean, that seemed like a happening place. I mean, there's all sorts of videos on YouTube of a lot of great singing happening inside and outside that place. And there's this guy.
Yeah.
There's this guy, Warren Tesoro, that did a lot of recording over there. He has a whole bunch of videos of all that stuff over at Rhythm Records.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's great.
Hey, where in Coney Island were you living? What street?
Where was I living in Coney Island?
Yeah.
I was living mostly on 24th Street between Mermaid and Surf, right by Railroad Avenue.
Oh, you too? So it was like you, me, you, me, and like you're older. You're a couple of years older than me, but I remember living there with Spencer and Kim Sinrod and a bunch of other people. I can't remember all the people who were there, but yeah, that's where I was. I was living on the corner.
I remember him. Yeah.
And my grandmother was living in that last building. So if you're coming off the boardwalk, there was on 24th Street and the boardwalk, there was that empty lot next to Silver's Baths. And then there was that 3-story building that was facing that empty lot. Now, my grandmother lived in that building right there. So, yeah.
Yeah, we used to play softball over there. I remember that.
That's where we got all our wood for making scooters and all sorts of other stuff. There was all sorts of wood, there were all sorts of construction debris in that empty lot.
Yep, you're right about that. And down on that street corner when the girls were walking and stuff like that, and they'd be out there, we were talking with them, and the girls would be jumping the rope, and we'd be playing stoop ball and punch ball on the street, and singing these songs and listening to great music. It was just great. Those are the great old days. I never ever forgot those days. Never would, never will.
Hey, so if you folks out there listening to this, if you want to hear some really great Teddy Grable stuff, man, the guy's got just a boatload of music on Reverb Nation. Go to Reverb Nation and type in Teddy Grable, and the guy's got a library of tunes over there. I got them all. I got most of them here on my computer right here. Hey, as a matter of fact, why don't we play another one of your tunes? How about An Eye for an Eye?
Sounds great. Yes, and that station there, that Reverb Nation, there's 200 songs on there.
Yeah. I don't know how many I recorded. I got a lot of them though. So anyway, here's Teddy Grable when the Star Drifts with Eye for an Eye, 1963.
June 1963.
Oh, you broke my heart. You ended our romance. And now you've got the nerve to say you want another chance.
You got that Frankie Valli voice going there.
Yes, when I listened to Frankie Valli and his voice and stuff like that, I said to my friends, I said, I want to do this. This is great music. That song is incredible. I mean, not just because we sung it and everything like that, but it's just when I listen to these songs, they just like blow my mind. I say, "Oh my God!"
Did I do that?
Yeah, did I do that? Was that me?
Yeah, really.
Oh my God!
Isn't that great?
Incredible, man. The hallways out on the street corner. Wow.
Hey, so there's another song here by the Concords with Teddy Grable, and it's Should I Cry? That's not the same song, right? And there's Eye for an Eye, but Eye for an Eye. Should I cry?
No, this is different. This is a great song from the standpoint. Jackie DeShannon, she wrote it, and she let us record it and release it before her version. And we gave it to Murray the K, and he played it on Winners 1010. And it won the right back in those days. There, they used to play songs and have contests, nightly contests, weekly contests, and the winner of the weekly contest would be the pick hit of the week.
All right.
And that's what happened to us. We won the nightly contest, we won the weekly contest, and we became the pick hit of the week. Which Should I Cry?
Urabe. Yeah, Murray the
Wow,
K.
incredible.
Hey, let's give that one a listen. So here's
Sounds
Should
good.
I Cry with Teddy Grable, 1964.
Yep.
You used to hold my hand, we go to a show. People know I was your guy. Every place we go, tonight at the party, I saw how you looked at Lou. You danced with me while and then we asked you to dance, and then I should I Maybe it's all in my mind. Things are gonna work out fine. I wonder, should I cry? Could it be that you forgot the way you used to be? I remember when there was a time you'd only dance with me. You didn't even meet me after school this week. And when we said goodnight tonight, you kissed me on the cheek, and I wonder, should I cry? Maybe it's all in my mind. Things are gonna work out fine. I wonder, should I cry? Maybe it's all in my mind. Things are gonna work out fine. I wonder, should I
Yes, Teddy Grable doing Should I Cry with the Concords, 1963. Wow. Hey, Teddy, that was a good one. Hey, here's another song. Here's another song of yours. I'm just going to play this one. We won't do any introductions on this one, but you can listen to it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Gloria.
I like this one.
Gloria. It's not Marie, Gloria, and not Sherry, Gloria, but she's not in love with me. Can't you see? It's not Marie, Gloria, and not Sherry. loves me. But who am I to know it's Gloria and not Mary? Gloria and not Cherry. Gloria, but she's not in love with me. Boom, 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 boom. Gloria.
Ay caramba. I love that.
I remember Gloria back in those days, and I really cared for her a lot, but she didn't care for me.
Great job on that one. I love that one.
Thank you.
Hey, here's I'm just gonna play a little bit of this one. So here's a little bit of this one. I'm gonna do a quick comparison here. So here's this one here.
You're my love, you're my angel, you're the girl of my dreams. And I like to thank you for waiting patiently. Daddy's home, Daddy's home to stay.
Okay, that's you. Here's me.
Yeah.
Here's me doing it.
You're my love, you're my angel, you're the girl of my dream. Well, I'd like to thank you for waiting patiently. Daddy's home, Daddy's home to stay.
We're both singing the same
Wow.
tunes, you know.
Yeah. Great song.
Great music, man. I tell you, we may be old, but we got to listen to the best music, and we
You're
actually
right.
got to sing some of the best music.
We sure did, and we never forgot that ever.
Hey, do me a favor, will you? And say hi to Paul and Guapo for me. They're listening. They're listening in, and they're loving the show, and they're loving hearing your music. Paul and Guapo.
Hi, Paul. Hi, Guapo. Steady Grable.
Thanks, brother.
pleasure.
They're down. They're actually down in Southern California listening to this. So,
Wow.
hey, well, here's one of your songs that's actually pretty different, and I know my friend Diane from Long Island. She's Italian. She loves this kind of music. So I'm just gonna pop this one up for a little bit.
Che bella cosa, radunare sole, n'aria serena, dopo una tempesta, per l'aria fresca.
It sounds like you should be singing in the back room by the potbelly stove at Stella's.
You're right. Wow.
You remember Stella's?
Oh, yeah.
Great food, man.
Yeah, it was. Great food, great days, great music, man.
And Carolina's to boot, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
That's incredible.
hey, well, Teddy, thanks a lot for. Before we go, why don't you tell people how can people get in touch with you in Florida if they want to hire you for whether it's a senior center or just a birthday party or whatever you got going on, or maybe a club somewhere, maybe wants to bring you in, how can they get in touch with you?
They could call me on the phone.
And and what's your phone number?
402-598-3270.
Okay, do that one more time.
402-598-3270.
Okay, that's if you want to. So that's if you guys want to hire Teddy to do some singing for you, a party or a club or a senior center or whatever. I mean, you guys got music, and obviously you've heard what he can do, and he's awesome, man. He's just awesome. So.
Thank you so much, Eddie, for that. And I still got my voice, and I still got the music on my computer, and I got a great PA system, and I'm ready.
And you still got your looks too, man.
I still got my what?
You still got your looks.
Yes, the looks are still there, except the hair color is a little different. Now it's gray, and I got a gray mustache, but basically it's it's all the same person.
Hey, well, listen, I'll give you a call later this evening and stuff, and I'll catch up with you, and because I'm recording this, and then I'll tell you where I'm going to put the recording, and you and your friends can listen to it or download it, whatever you want.
Sounds like a great plan. Thank you so much, Andy.
Hey, Teddy, I just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
Thank you for singing underneath my bedroom window and putting this sound of music into my DNA like when I was 8 and 9 years old, man.
I appreciate you sharing that with me because I was a Brooklyn bopper and I was a street heart rocker, and I still am. I still got it.
Yeah, no, I know. You can't take that stuff away from us, you know?
No. No one can.
Yeah. Okay, man. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your great works, and I sure hope the people out there listening today enjoy the music.
All right. Hey, I'm going to go out with another Teddy song here for you. How about Ain't Too Proud to Beg? How about that one?
Great.
Here we go. Take care.
I know.
Go.
All right.
I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg, plead for your sympathy, I